The problem is the amount of spend. So in order to achieve success on Facebook, you have to spend way more money than that. So what you have to do is get through the learning phase, and that is 50 conversions in 7 days. But if you launch a campaign and that's per ad set, by the way. So if you launch a campaign and there's 3 or 4 ad sets within that campaign, each of those needs to have 50 conversions in 7 days. But each of them are not going to succeed. There will be 2 or 3 that fail. The chances of having one ad set perform at the level that you need is even pretty low when you first launch. In order to succeed, you've got to spend way more money, something like $1,000 a day at minimum, and you have to let it run for a long period of time so that Facebook can learn. What happens is when you launch, Facebook says, who's the right audience? And then when you've got enough data, you get through the learning phase, you get 50 conversions. It's not exploring anymore. It says, oh, those are the right people, and then it goes in that direction. So if you're not giving it enough information, it's never going to optimize for conversions, and you're always going to be in that exploratory phase. As somebody who's trying to proof of concept something, I understand that we talk to people in this situation all the time. The thought process is, well, I'm going to spend a little bit, be careful, test, and I'm going to hedge against a huge loss by trying to figure it out with this little spend, when in actuality, you're just ensuring your failure, because you're never ever going to have optimized delivery. So if you ever want to get like confident, statistically significant information, you have to spend way more money so that you can get enough data to give yourself a CPA that is based with statistical significance. That is the issue that you're seeing. It's not that you're doing one thing or another. Right now, Facebook has no idea who to send the ads to, and it also doesn't have enough data to help itself get in the right direction. So unless you're willing to spend more money, you're going to continue to have big fluctuations in CPA and see very big inconsistencies with delivery, because Facebook's just exploring constantly. Everybody wants to avoid it. Everybody wants to try and get past the idea of putting a bunch of money up. But if you have a $3,000 per month budget for a whole year, we always advocate take all that $30,000, or what would it be, $36,000, and spend it all in 1 month, because then you'll save a bunch of money on agency fees, and you'll get statistically significant amount of information that tells you, hey, the CPA on this thing is way too high. I'm never going to make this work. And then you back out of the opportunity because it doesn't work. Or, hey, this is pretty close to a CPA that works here. Let's move forward with more product development or whatever it is.